northbound.
Turn northbound.
Yeah. It's about time for us to start heading back. It says to go back to Redmond, we'll need to get the weather first. So as you're turning, you can put in on our bottom frequency. Actually, let's do it on this one. Yeah, the weather, perfect. And then we'll just click this top button to monitor the top one.
Hazardous weather for Oregon available on flights with frequencies. Information Mike. Redmond Tower, Mission Mike, 1456 Zulu, wind calm, weather better than 5005, temperature 19er, 2.7, altimeter 3014. I-4 for the art of approach, runways 5 and 11 are in use. NOTAM, taxiway Bravo, east of runway 523, closed to aircraft, forward 20,000 pounds.
Yep.
Runway 29 rails out of service. Southway Seattle, Salt Lake City, Grand Way San Francisco. Hazardous weather for Oregon available on flights with frequencies. Advise Mission Mike. Redmond Tower, Mission Mike, 1456 Zulu, wind calm, weather better than 5005, temperature 19er, 2.7, altimeter 3014. I-4 for the art of approach, runways 5 and 11 are in use. NOTAM, taxiway Bravo, east of runway 523, closed to aircraft, forward 20,000 pounds. Runway 29 rails out of service. Southway Seattle, Salt Lake City, Grand Way San Francisco. Hazardous weather for Oregon available on flights with frequencies. Advise Mission Mike. Redmond Tower, Mission Mike, 1456 Zulu, wind calm, weather better than 5005, temperature 19er, 2.7, altimeter 3014. I-4 for the art of approach, runways 5
Perfect.
and
And
11
then once you got it, you can just turn off the monitor.
Bravo, east of
So
runway
just turn off.
523.
Perfect. And then there's a lot of traffic over Brasada Ranch where we came out. So let's go around the Powell Butte and we'll report on the other side. So let's descend to 6,500
7,500.
and let's go a little bit to this side. Just keep turning left. Let's keep about maybe a 330 heading for now. Perfect. So we have Powell Butte, Brasada Ranch was on that side. We'll just go to the other side. And what was your heading?
330. I think I always put too much pressure on the right rudder.
Oh, yeah.
It's always like right side.
Alright, let's go a little closer to Powell Butte so you can keep turning to the left.
East Rocky Area, Sky 73707, 7,000 PC, turns just south of Juniper.
Perfect, that's good right there. You can keep this heading. We're facing Gray Butte, so you can keep the nose of the airplane right on Gray Butte.
Right. Turn a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Like climb.
You can just leave it right here.
Press the main thing.
Yeah, try to just maintain, yeah, the 6,200. And then keep the nose of the airplane on Gray Butte. A little more to the right. Okay, and then we got the weather, so now we want to set our other frequencies. We're on East Practice, which is good. We'll stay on East Practice, but on the next one, let's put Tower. Perfect. Enter. And then, just in case we need to, Prineville Airport's right here. So we'll be a safe distance away, but just in case we need to contact them, let's put Prineville down here. It's 1227.
1227.
Yeah. And then just as we fly by, we'll switch it over here. So as we fly by, we can just monitor.
Okay.
Let's make a East Practice call. So where are we at in East Practice?
Instructor there, just now 4203 Papa, 6500, about 3 miles east of Bend Airport, heading southeast.
So 2 mile west of
Front, sir.
Dry Creek, right?
Yeah, Dry Creek Airport.
Creek Airport. East practice area, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa, 2 mile east of Dry Creek Airport, 6000, heading westbound, East practice area.
General traffic, Cessna 606 Golf Sierra on the up runway 29er, touch and go.
Primary traffic, Cessna 18 Upper Charlie, holding short of runway 29er. Primary.
Awesome. Do you see
Primary
Mount
traffic, Cessna
Jefferson?
18 Upper Charlie, we are taking runway
Oh, yeah.
29er.
Let's face the nose towards Jefferson.
Correct.
Primary.
General traffic, Cessna 606 Golf Sierra, left crosswind, runway 29, touch and go. General traffic.
Just keep the nose right on it. And then you can descend to 5,500.
To 5500. Power, push down.
And then once we get a little closer, we'll report to tower over Powell Butte. So even though that's the Butte, our reporting point is just up here in front of us.
Alright.
So when you call tower, it'll be a cold call. So just Redmond Tower, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa. They'll call back. Then you'll say Redmond Tower 648 Sierra Papa over Powell Butte, inbound, full stop, with information Mike.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 606 Golf Sierra, left to downwind, runway 29er, Primeville traffic.
Primary traffic, Cessna 436 Sierra
Okay, you can level off. Let's switch over to tower. Perfect.
Cessna 64942, Redmond Tower, Roger, hold short runway 11, landing traffic.
And then you
Oh,
can
good,
descend
please,
to
4,500.
4,500.
To 4500. I should say over Power Butte.
Yep, cold call first. So just Redmond Tower 648 Sierra Papa. They'll call back. Then you'll say over Powell Butte, information Mike, inbound, full stop.
Okay.
And if you mess up or forget, just let go and I can do it.
Can I do the call now?
Yep.
Red One Tower, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 648 Sierra Papa, Redmond Tower.
Oh.
Over Powell Butte with Mike, inbound, full.
Over Power Butte with information Mike, inbound for full stop, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 648 Sierra Papa, Roger, and report a left downwind runway 11.
And a report left downwind 11 648 Sierra Papa. Left downwind,
On one.
runway 11. So that means you can keep going to 4,100, which is our pattern altitude. Do you see the airport about 11 o'clock to 10 o'clock? You can see kind of the black runways intersecting.
Experiment
Oh,
rate
yeah.
748, Charlie, safe parking, sir.
Do you see them?
Yeah, I
Or
think
go
Okay.
south, Hangar
So right
2,
now we'll just go
runway
straight towards the intersection.
Experiment rate 748, Charlie, Roger, turn right now.
Also on our
Contact ground
GPS,
today.
we can go direct,
contact ground point
nearest
today,
airport,
report
here's
Charlie.
Redmond, and we'll activate, and that gives us a straight line to
Cessna
Redmond.
64942, runway 11, clear for takeoff.
11, clear for takeoff, 64942.
Good. And then you can do a before landing checklist.
For landing checklist. Seatbelt Sean. Did you set? Go selector both. Left as required up. Landing light on. Before landing checklist complete.
Good. And we'll just keep that power in, but keep that nose just level flight.
Okay.
Good. And we'll widen it out just a little bit, about right there.
I don't know how we know if we are at the left downwind. Like
Well, once we get closer, we'll enter the left downwind, so we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
And then if you look to your left, we should have traffic just beside us to the left. About 400 feet below, so they should be pretty close. They should be just beside or in front of us. Oh, I got him in sight. Alright, we'll start going towards the intersection now. So we'll just fly a 45. So to enter a left downwind, we fly 45 degrees into it.
Oh, I got traffic inside.
Yep, I got him. Good. And then about here, we're 1.4, so we'll turn straight into the downwind. Redmond Tower, Cessna 6480, Papa, left downwind, 11.
Cessna 6480 Papa, runway 11, clear to land.
11, clear to land, Cessna 6480, Papa. Alright, so here, the downwind, we just parallel the runway. Alright, my controls. So a beam or touchdown point, if we look at the runway, see those big white lines? Those are the 1,000-foot markers. That's where we usually aim to touch down. So when we're beamed that about right here, we'll bring power back to 1,500 RPMs. And that's just to start our descent. And airspeed's below 110, we can do flaps 10. And we'll just keep that descent going, about 85 on the airspeed. This is Highway 97 just in front of us, and then we have the high school football fields up there. About in between those is where we want to turn a base.
Okay.
And that will also be about a 45-degree line from the runway. Alright, so let's start that turn about here. Our airspeed's below 85, which means we can go flaps 20. Want to maintain about 75 on the airspeed. So we're a little low, pitch down. So it's pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. And this is left base. So on base, before we turn final, we always want to look. Approach area is clear, there's no traffic. Runway's clear. And we are cleared to land as well. Alright, then we can start turning final. Below 85, we can do flaps 30. About 65 on the airspeed.
Oh, there's Puppy there.
Yep. Overshot just a little. Stabilized approach. Mixture, we can go full rich. A little fast. So we'll pitch up just a little for that airspeed. We won't quite make that one, we're just going a little too fast, so we'll go to Alpha.
Cessna 648 Sierra Papa, turn right Alpha, contact ground, good day.
Right Alpha over to ground, good day, 648 Papa.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 177 Bravo Delta, holding short, runway 11, ready for departure, request short delay.
Cessna 177 Bravo Delta, Redmond Tower, roger. Short delay approved, southeast bound also approved, runway 11 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 11, southeast bound, and short delay approved, 7 Bravo Delta, thanks.
Right, I'll get you clear of the runway, and then I'll have you take controls back.
Alright.
Alright, throttle 1000 RPMs, and your controls
Roll.
for after landing checklist.
After landing checklist, throttle 1000 RPM to reduce a bit. And radius set,
So I want to switch over to ground.
so it should be
Perfect.
reduce set, flaps up, control, so down a bit. And make sure ground land.
Yep, you can lean it out.
Or should I do like this?
That's good.
That
Go
I
back, Rich.
remember?
Rich. Okay. About 2 more, Rich.
Alright.
There we go. Good.
And landing light off,
And you can turn the taxi light on.
light on, seatbelt heat off, edge off, transponder, off clock. After landing checklist complete.
So now we can contact ground, and you don't have to cold call, so it'll be Redmond ground, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa at Alpha, request taxi to flight school.
At Alpha, request taxi to flight school.
Yep.
Redmond ground, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa at Alpha, request taxi back to flight school.
Cessna 640 Sierra Papa, Redmond Ground, taxi for via Bravo.
So taxi park via Bravo.
Taxi what?
Park.
Park, oh. Taxi park via Bravo, Cessna 648 Sierra Papa.
Good. And then taxi diagram up. So it'll be a right turn onto Bravo and straight to the flight school.
So this,
Yep. And then we'll turn into Zulu 3 at the flight school. All right. And
Right.
always we go left, center, right, clear.
left, center, right clear.
So to slow down, reduce power.
Sorry.
Good. And just keep it center line. And we'll go in Zulu 3. So not this one, but the next one. Alright, and we need to slow down a little more for the turn, about 10 knots or below. So we'll power idle, start using brakes. And then it'll be full left rudder, and then a little bit of brakes. Good. And then start going back to the right to even it out. Perfect, just like that. Left, center, right, clear.
Right,
Fuel
clear.
truck is out of the way, so we'll be doing a right turn. And we always want to keep it below 6 knots on the ramp, so this is a good speed. 4 to 5 knots is perfect. Alright, we'll even it out, go straight. And we always want to leave a parking spot behind us, which means we'll pull forward enough to leave a spot behind us as well.
So we're gonna go pass by this
Yeah, so you can park by that white bin.
bin there.
Yeah. So start slowing down, brakes, brakes, brakes. We're going a little too fast. Keep going, a little more, a little more. And we'll take this parking spot. So we want to go past it just enough to make it easier to park it. That's good right there. Throttle 1000 RPMs.
0,000 RPM.
And shut down checklist.
No checklist. Shutdown checklist. Brakes apply. Throttle 1000 RPM to little less. And electronic switch is off.
So that's your taxi light and your strobe light.
Light.
And then avionics master, when you turn it off, I won't be able to hear you. So it'll be avionics master and then mixture, idle cutoff, and then wait.
Okay.